Hey, episode 27 of the Basement Tapes. We are going to talk some baseball here and not feeling too good myself. Hope you're feeling all right. Got to rally real quick because I'm set to go later on today to a Philadelphia Phillies baseball game in Baltimore with my two brothers, my two nephews, and my two sons. The Keatings will be out there in full force, perhaps doing backflips in the outfield and receiving tasers from security. There's a rumor that may happen. There's 7 of us, and we're probably just crazy enough to try to pull one of those stunts off. 1947. We talked a little bit about 1947 previously. Well, this one is a doozy, as they say, kind of a oddball set. And as we came out of the war, the big war, the Dub 2, no clear path to baseball cards getting into kids' hands at this point. Yet there was some regionals that would pop up and some other stuff like the exhibits and that kind of set. Anyway, there's a story attached to this one, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the one card in this set that I own. And the set is the 1947 Tip Top bread set. I own number 46, Yogi Berra, listed as Larry on the card. Let's see here. Maybe I'll move over to what Beckett has to say about this. Boy, that's not what I had anticipated at all. So 1947 Tip Top, there are 163 cards, $71.84 average value, $11,710 total value, $5,000 to $10,000 for this here set. Let's read a little bit about it, shall we? The cards in this 163 card set measure approximately 2 1/4 by 3 inches. The 1947 Tip Top bread issue contains unnumbered cards with black and white player photos. The set is of interest to baseball historians in that it contains cards of many players not appearing in any other card sets. The cards were issued locally for the 11 following teams: Red Sox 1 through 15, White Sox 16 through 30, Tigers 31 through 45, Yankees 46 through 60, Browns 61 through 75, Braves 76 through 90, Dodgers 91 through 104, Cubs 105 through 119, Giants 120 through 134, the Pirates 135 through 148, and the Cardinals 149 through 163. Players of the Red Sox, Tigers, White Sox, Braves, and Cubs are scarcer than those of the other teams. Players from these tougher teams are marked by SP below to indicate their scarcity. The catalog designation is D323. These unnumbered cards are listed in alphabetical order within teams, with teams also alphabetized within leagues for convenience. It was thought that a card for the Giants' Eugene Thompson was to be issued, but it does not exist. So we're talking about cards that were alphabetized by players and within teams. So tell me about the math you learned, but also your ABCs that you will learn from these cards. And of course, we said D323. So American Card Catalog designates that as bakery inserts with the big D. The most valuable card, according to Beckett OPG, would be the stand by the number 89 Warren Spahn short print, and then there's a George Kell, and then Yogi Berra number 3. So my Yogi Berra I found in a Facebook marketplace ad along with some other cards, modern cards. There was that. So, of course, it immediately caught my eye, and I reached out to the seller and went there to their house, which was only about 1.5 miles, 2 miles from my house, and saw the card and took a risk at $25 to buy this card. And I figured that maybe there was a maybe 1 in 10 shot that it was real, and I sent it to SGC for that authenticity confirmation or deconfirmation or affirmation or confirmation or whatever. Anyway, and it came back as an SGC 1. So I was happy to add that to my collection, took a little risk, and it paid off. And it was funny because the person who had the card was really pressing hard to sell me Ryan Howard's and Chase Utley's, but all I wanted was that Yogi Berra to be real, true, and authentic. So lucked out there. That's the only one I have, and I display it proudly. These are bread cards. They came in bread bags, and we all know how bread bags were not conducive to keeping cards in safe condition. Anyway, the D323, according to TCDB 1947 tip top, of course, 2¼ by 3 inches. Teams depicted, we talked about that earlier: the Boston Braves and Red Sox, Brooklyn Dodgers, Chicago Cubs and White Sox, Detroit Tigers, New York Giants and Yankees, Pittsburgh Pirates, St. Louis Browns, and Cardinals. So no Phillies or Athletics in there, no Clevebergs or Cincinnati's, and other teams missing as well, I'm sure. Hall of Famers in this bad boy, there are 11. There's the Larry Berra, the Bobby Doerr, the George Kell, Ralph Kiner, Ernie Lombardi, Johnny Mize, Phil Rizzuto for the Money Store, Enos Slaughter, Billy Southworth, Warren Spahn, and Heine Hannes, Johannes John Wagner in there as well. Trivia, it tells us sets were issued regionally by team. Only 11 of the 16 teams issued a set. Teams consisted of 15 cards each, except for 2, which consisted of 14 cards. Of course, the ACC designation for the set is D323. There's comments in here. Let's look at the comments. Round the Diamond 87 is frickin' everywhere in 2016. Anyway, he says, he, she, or they say, this set has a lot of XRCs for some of the famous stars for the day. Completing this set was probably very difficult before the age of the internet, since the cards were released regionally by teams. So knowledge of the complete set checklist was probably not known to collectors for many years afterwards. This may explain why the set's lack of popularity as a well-known production, but vintage collectors of today might want to take a second look at this hidden gem of a set. A reprint set from 1991 is also available for those not ready for the price tag. So thank you, Round the Diamond 87, whomever you are. Your wisdom is appreciated. Again, he mentions, he, she, they mention XRCs. Yogi Berra, I believe this is Yogi Berra's first card. Maybe there's some debate there, but this is a gem. If you're a Yogi Berra collector, this is a gem of a card to have. Again, fortunate to have one myself. So let's hit the gallery here, and you can kind of see, of course, the New York Giants are listed first for some reason in the gallery, but Bill Ayers, Floyd Baker, well, I guess they're just strictly listed in alphabetical order. And on the back, you can see the wonderful tip-top bread bag with a full loaf of probably white bread in there. Umpire housewife declares Tip Top safe at home plate. Tip Top scores with everybody. Look for the stars on the Tip Top wrapper and the stars on the diamond. Enriched Tip Top is better bread. There are 15 photos of your favorite baseball players in this club group. Should you get duplicate photos, 2 or more of the same player, trade cards until you have the complete set. Root for your team and for Tip Top bread. Compliments of Tip Top bakers. The next card says you'll never muff or fumble a school lesson if you breakfast with Tip Top. Look for the stars on the Tip Top wrapper and the stars on the diamond. Man, there is some fun stuff going on back here. The world champion of all breads, Tip Top. So walk today to your food store and buy Tip Top. For a triple treat, eat Tip Top 3 times a day. Catch on to Tip Top. It's the tops in quality with a big league flavor. So a lot of fun stuff on the back of your bread cards. Of course, the backs are, other than the various advertising campaigns telling you why I should have Tip Top bread, they're essentially the same, with no player's designation on the back, obviously, no card numbers, as we said, anything like that. So players on the front, real photographs, real hardcore Mad Men advertising type stuff on the back. A lot of fun cards in here. Do we talk about rookies? There really doesn't talk about rookie cards in this thing, but I would say that Yogi Berra is a good card to get. So that's it. That's the 1947 Tip Top D 323 Bakery inserts, designated by the American Card Collecting Catalog, American Card Catalog, whatever we want to call it. So anyway, 47 Tip Top bread. Get some. It certainly is the best according to the back of the cards.